All right, so looks like we're diving into Doctor Doom today.
Oh, yeah. Always a fun one.
You know, I think a lot of our listeners are going to be pretty familiar with Doom.
One of the all-time greats.
Yeah, exactly. But this deep dive is focused on something pretty specific. It looks like someone sent in a bunch of stuff about,
Yeah, what is it they want to know about?
it looks like, well, mostly this 2015 Secret Wars event.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, and specifically, what is it like when Doom, kind of becomes this god emperor?
Right.
And, what does that mean? What does that look like?
Yeah, what does that do to him? That's fascinating stuff.
So we've got this, I think it's a YouTube video, yeah. Death of the Marvel Multiverse.
Okay.
And then, of course, you can't talk about Doom without his Wikipedia page.
Oh, man, that's a long one, right?
I mean, the guy's been around forever.
It's like, it's like reading a rap sheet, except it's like, cosmic level.
So we're going to try to, bring it all together.
Oh, yeah.
Make sense of it.
So I guess we should probably start at the beginning.
Yeah, Doom 101, right?
Yeah, and I don't think a lot of people, realize.
Where he came from.
Yeah, he wasn't exactly born, on Easy Street.
Yeah. No, not at all. Picture this. Victor Von Doom, right?
Yeah.
Starts out, he's just this kid, born in Latveria.
Right.
War-torn nation.
Yeah.
His mom is, she's a sorceress.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but she dies when he's pretty young.
That's right, yeah, and she's killed by, Mephisto. Talk about a messed up childhood.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's going to leave some scars, And you can just imagine what that does to a young Doom. Yeah, I mean, how do you even process that?
It makes him distrust fate.
Yeah, like you can't leave it up to chance.
Exactly. He has to control everything,
And I think that really, motivates him to dive into, he wants to learn everything, right?
Yeah, he becomes a master of science, sorcery.
Like he wants to control the physical world and the mystical world.
He wants to master it all, and he doesn't see them as separate, really.
Right.
Magic, technology, it's all just tools to him.
Tools to, remake the world in his image, right?
That's his goal, yeah. He wants to reshape the world the way he thinks it should be.
And we all know how Doom thinks the world should be.
Right. It's,
it's the Doom show, right?
Yeah, world domination is more his style.
Right.
We'll say that.
But he's always got this thing about, he's doing it for the good of mankind.
Yeah, he's saving us all from ourselves.
I mean, do we really want to be saved by Dr. Doom, though? I don't know.
That's the question, right?
So, he's always got these crazy schemes, always thinking 10 steps ahead.
Playing four-dimensional chess.
Oh, absolutely. And, who always gets caught in the middle of it?
Oh, who else? The Fantastic Four.
They're like his favorite playthings almost,
Yeah, always getting pulled into his plots.
Right, and Secret Wars is like, he takes it to a whole other level.
Oh, we're not talking about just taking over Latveria anymore.
No, forget about Earth.
This is the big leagues.
He's got his eyes on the entire multiverse.
And you've got to remember, the multiverse is collapsing at this point.
Right, yeah.
Beyonders are wiping it all out.
Those are some powerful beings.
You have no idea. They're on another level.
And somehow Doom ends up, going toe-to-toe with these guys.
Well, he's got Doctor Strange with him and Molecule Man.
That's right.
But even then, it's a long shot.
So what does he do? He somehow steals, I don't even know, the Beyonders' powers?
It's wild, right? And he creates Battleworld.
This patchwork planet.
Yeah, bits and pieces of destroyed realities all mashed together.
And who's the big boss man of this crazy new world?
Got Emperor Doom, baby.
That's right. He rewrites reality, makes himself the top dog.
It's insane, right? Imagine living on Battleworld, no memory of anything before Doom.
You would think he was your creator.
Your god, basically.
He's got Johnny Storm, the Human Torch, turned into the sun.
Yeah. And the thing, Ben Grimm, he's like a giant wall now.
Holding back zombies.
The guy reshaped reality.
It's both terrifying and, kind of awesome in a messed up way.
Oh, for sure.
But, I mean, even with all that power, people still rebel.
You can't keep everyone down no matter how hard you try.
It's like ingrained in us the need to, I don't know.
To be free. To make our own choices.
Something like that, yeah.
And that's where things start to get really interesting.
So Doom, not exactly, your run-of-the-mill bad guy.
Oh, no. Way too smart for that.
Right. Like, he's got this whole thing about, I'm going to take over the world.
But for your own good.
Yeah. Like, he knows better than everyone else.
Like that part in the Comics Explained video, I think.
Yeah.
Doom gives this whole speech about how, these other rulers, they don't even realize how much their people are suffering.
Oh, yeah, like they're blind to it all.
And that, to Doom, That's the real crime.
It's funny because he'll do stuff that seems, almost heroic.
Well, he's not all bad.
His Wikipedia page mentions this thing where he saves Susan Richards' Invisible Woman.
When she's pregnant, right?
Yeah. Yeah, uses his, super advanced tech to save her life.
See? Good guy.
Well, hold on.
There's a but coming, isn't there?
Always a but with Doom, right? There's always a catch.
Oh, there's definitely a catch.
What's he want? He wants to name their kid.
Seriously?
Yeah, calls her Valeria, after his lost love.
That's cold.
Such a Doom move, right? Even when he's being, supposedly good.
There's that manipulation, that need for control.
Always got to have the last laugh.
It's what makes him so interesting, though, you never know what he's really thinking.
So even those heroic acts, there's an angle.
Oh, yeah, definitely. That whole saving the Fantastic Four thing tied to a deal he made with some demons.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, to boost his own powers.
And the price?
The original Valeria. He had to sacrifice her.
Oh, wow. That's dark.
Doom's a complicated dude.
Understatement of the year. So he's got all this power now. What's he do with it?
Well, he imprisons Franklin Richards.
Reed and Sue's kid?
Yep. Stick them in some demon dimension.
That's messed up.
And then he takes away the Fantastic Four's powers for a while.
Just to add insult to injury,
Where'd he
Roger.
go with it?
He needs to prove he's better than Reed Richards.
Oh, that's the core of it all, isn't it? Their rivalry.
But the thing is, Doom, he can play the long game.
Oh, yeah, he's patient.
In that Comics Explained video, he escapes from that demon dimension, right? Thanks to Thor's hammer, of all things.
Wild, right?
And he doesn't immediately go after, everyone who wronged him.
He knows better.
Yeah, he starts rebuilding his power base, biding his time.
Thinking 10 steps ahead. Always.
And we all know about Doom War, right?
Oh, yeah. That's a big one.
That's on his Wikipedia page, too, this whole thing where he's like, I'm going to take over Wakanda.
The nation of vibranium, right?
Can you imagine? Doom with all that vibranium.
A suit of armor to rival Captain America's shield.
But it's more than that, right? He wants to use it for, tech advancements.
Of course. Got to stay ahead of the game.
Doom's always thinking about the next level.
But that plan kind of backfires.
Yeah, Black Panther's not going to let that happen.
T'Challa'd rather destroy all the vibranium than let Doom have it.
Talk about principles, right?
Seriously. But yeah, big setback for Doom.
But what's that saying? What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Something like that. And Doom, he's got a knack for bouncing back.
Oh, he always does.
Even joins the Future Foundation for a while. You believe that?
Wait, what? The Future Foundation?
Yeah, Reed Richards' little think tank.
That doesn't sound like Doom at all.
Right. Like a tiger changing its stripes.
What's he doing there? Playing nice with others?
You gotta wonder, right? Is he actually trying to turn over a new leaf?
I mean, it's Doom, so probably not.
Probably not. In fact, there's this whole thing where he organizes a symposium.
The symposium? What's that about?
It's all about how to defeat Reed Richards.
See? I knew it.
Some things never change.
He can't help himself.
Even surrounded by, the smartest people on Earth, he's still fixated on this rivalry.
So what, he's just going to sit there and have a nice intellectual conversation about how to take down Reed Richards?
You'd think, right. But then there's the whole brain surgery incident.
Wait, brain surgery? On who?
The Hulk.
The Hulk? What is he thinking?
Your guess is as good as mine. But, yeah, he wanted to separate Bruce Banner from the Hulk.
Oh, that's ever going to work.
Right. But it shows you how far Doom's willing to go.
Always pushing the boundaries.
And breaking the rules.
So even when he's hanging out with the good guys, he's still got that darkness in him.
Oh, yeah, it's always there, lurking beneath the surface.
Like a shadow he can't shake.
It's what makes him interesting, that constant struggle.
Between good and evil.
Exactly. And you never know which side is going to win out.
Speaking of winning, didn't he die at some point?
Oh, yeah, Mad Celestials got him.
Those are some heavy hitters.
No kidding. But did that stop Doom? Of course not.
He probably just shrugged it off and came back stronger.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Assembles a whole Parliament of Doom.
A Parliament of Dooms.
Different versions of himself from other realities.
Oh, that's just not fair.
And it gets better. He gets his hands on not one, but 2 Infinity Gauntlets.
2? What is he going to do with 2 Infinity Gauntlets?
Whatever he wants, I guess.
That's terrifying.
He's constantly evolving, becoming more powerful.
And that brings us back to Secret Wars, right?
Full circle.
God, Emperor Doom, ruler of all he surveys.
But as they say, what goes up
must
come down. So Doom's had his time as God Emperor, right? Top of the heap, reshaping reality left and right.
Ultimate power trip, you could say.
But like we were saying, all good things, even God Emperors, they got to come back down to Earth.
Yeah, no one stays on top forever, right? especially in comics.
And his Wikipedia page, it's like, things don't exactly go smoothly after Secret Wars.
Let's just say he's got some rough patches ahead.
Like, seriously rough. Gets framed for blowing up a space station.
Oh, man. Classic Doom.
And who pops up to kick him while he's down?
Who else? Mephisto. That seems to be a recurring theme.
Always lurking, waiting for Doom to mess up.
Always got a score to settle, those two.
But even when things are looking grim, Doom bounces back.
Resilience, man. It's a superpower.
Well, that and the whole sorcery and tech thing.
True, true. But think about it. He loses his godhood, gets framed, banished to a demon dimension, and he still comes back swinging.
Guy just does not know when to quit.
It's that willpower, that drive. Doom just refuses to accept defeat.
He's like the Terminator of Marvel villains.
And speaking of not staying down, according to this, he actually dies again.
Dies again. What, like for real this time?
For real, for real. But even death itself is like, nah, you're not done yet. Sends it back to Earth.
Death's got a weird sense of humor, doesn't it?
Right. But apparently Doom's got a bigger purpose, at least according to Death.
A bigger purpose than, like, ruling a planet made of other planets? I don't know. What could be bigger than that?
That's the million-dollar question. Death says he's meant to be Earth's greatest servant.
Servant? That doesn't sound like Doom.
Right. It's like the opposite of everything we know about him.
So what, he's going to hang up his cape and start volunteering at soup kitchens?
Probably not that drastic, but yeah, his actions do take a turn. Saves Tony Stark from some rebels.
Iron Man. Okay, that's kind of heroic.
Gives up being dictator of Latveria.
Wait, what? Really? No more Doomland?
Apparently not. Even helps exorcise a demon from a damn mask.
Okay, now that's just weird. Is this the real Doom, or is this some kind of trick?
It's hard to tell with him, right? Always get you guessing. It's what makes him such a compelling character.
You know, after all this, I still don't know if Doom's a good guy or a bad guy.
Maybe he's not either. Maybe he's just Doom, a force of nature in a metal mask.
So, what have we learned today? That Doom's got a really, really long Wikipedia page?
Hey, that's a start. But seriously, I think we've uncovered some fascinating stuff about one of Marvel's most enduring villains.
He's complicated, powerful, and never stays down for long.
And who knows what the future holds for Dr. Doom. Maybe he'll actually save the world just to prove he can.
Only time will tell. That's going to do it for our deep dive into the one and only Dr. Doom. Thanks for coming along for the ride.
Anytime. Always happy to talk about the good doctor.